Hey guys, I'm Papito's dad,
Papito's mom.
and we're back with another reaction. This time it's gonna be top 10 scary Randonautica experiences. So we've been hearing a lot about this app, and she's the one that actually told me about it. And she wants to try it out, but I kind of don't.
I'm not going
To me, it's just kind of like, well, there's somebody out there setting this stuff up, It has to be.
I know that for sure, but
Somebody has to set it up. It can't be a legal, Google app and have all of that. That's not how Google works. But we'll check this out and see how creepy or scary they really are. And we'll see what goes down. Let's start.
Guys, before doing this video, I had no idea what Randonautica was, but it didn't take me very long to find out that it's basically geocaching for a new generation. But it's a fun idea to get you outside and exploring. If you get deep enough into it, you'll encounter parts of the world that you never thought you would see. But there are some areas of the world that are better left unseen. And today we're going to take a peek at some people who decided to venture into those places. Hello, Most Amazing Top 10 family. I am your host, Randonautica, and welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10. Snag your passport because today we're going to be venturing all over the world with our list of scary randonauting encounters. If any of you at home are interested in grabbing some top 10 merch, then you should check out the link in the description below, and make sure you stick around until the end of the list because I'm going to be doing some more pet shoutouts, which you guys love so much. Without taking any longer, let's get into this list. Coming in at number 10, we have The Ending. The randonauting people want to bring another level of enjoyment to the randonauting experience, so they do this by telling their users to think of an intention before they go on their little trip. It's something that gives the adventure a little more meaning, and sometimes people get what they were looking for in the strangest ways. Redditor Drake Berserker went out randonauting, and he stated that he wanted to find an ending. That is something very vague, but the universe knew how to take this information and give him exactly what he was looking for. There is a very nebulous way you could understand the meaning of an ending, but this is the most blunt rendition of the word. Ending up in a cemetery with a freshly dug grave is a very creepy way for the app to show you an ending. Now, is this a premonition from the universe showing you what you need to see, or are the phones just listening to us and...
I get confused.
Why?
You keep looking down here, then I look up there.
Oh, because of the stuff? Yeah, I know. We'll get used to it. Once we get it all set up and everything, we'll get used to it. Because we'll have the two screens, so we'll have one screen for one thing and another screen for the other stuff. But it's kind of creepy to me. But people die every day, so there's funerals every day. There's freshly dug graves every day. There's nothing new about that.
Yeah, but some of the stuff that I have seen is a little too
On the dark side?
weird, yeah. But there's many creepy people out there.
I had a movie once. That fun house. That. If you really want to see some creepy stuff, go look up that movie, Fun House. You won't find it on Netflix. You won't find it on Hulu. You gotta go look for it on the internet, like straight up just the internet. And trust me, that is messed up. Let's continue.
An AI is interpreting what you're saying and then sending you in the right direction. Coming in at number 9, we have a ritual site. I can't confirm that this is some sort of ritual site, but I'll let you guys get a peek at what I'm talking about, and then we can try to break it down together.
I don't know what it is. If you know what it is or what it means, comment down below. I don't know if it's like witchcraft or something. I'm scared.
So you get what I mean. It looks like some sort of site where there was some sort of strange ritual that was taking place. Like there's a whole circle.
Yeah, there's crazy people though, like, they see it, I'm gonna just look up to it, I'm gonna continue recording. But that's everybody nowadays day. They all wanna have those, the proof or whatever, that they've been there. So everybody's, let me just keep on recording.
You can see it, you don't have to walk in it.
You know how some people are, they just,
sticks going on, and then there's a circle at the center of the whole thing. There's also some weird markings in the grass that seem like they're shaped like a person. If anyone out there knows what these symbols mean, please let me know in the comments.
Well, it also depends what part they were at, because there are parts of the United States that have stuff like that, like symbols. Kind of like there's somewhere in Central America where they're like, you can only see the shapes if you're like certain feet above the ground. But like one of them is a monkey, the other one's a spider and stuff like that. And like they run for hundreds and hundreds of miles. Like, yeah, I'll show you the video right now. Like, and those are like, nobody knows who made them. And the thing was that they're saying that they were made during the ancient times, where like the Aztecs and the Mayans and all of them used to live. But how did they do it? Because they didn't have a plane or anything to put them up there, so they could see like perfectly what they were drawing. So like it's weird, but like even here in the United States, there's one that's like a snake, something like that.
Below. Coming in at number 8, we have Consider Yourself Lucky. I have no idea why someone would go out randonauting and ask for something negative. My intention would always be like money, or the answer to my problems, or someone telling me
Did everybody tell you money?
No.
But then remember, money is the root of all evil. So I would still be scared to ask for money.
I just want to find tacos. That's it.
I look handsome. I really like that. I would always want things to make my day better, but some people out there love the taste of danger, and I guess they want to have their limbs slowly removed by a psychopath. Now, this one is not spooky because of what the person saw, but it's because of what happened. The Redditor FlySensa02 went out randonauting, and their intention was to find something evil. Why would you ever want to find that? Well, when they got out of their house, they went into their car only to find this. If there has ever been a sign from the universe telling you that you are dumb and you should...
Bro, really?
What?
How many people don't get a flat tire though?
Ever would be somebody slash it.
It doesn't look like somebody slashed it though. Just, I mean,
What would it definitely
look at the tire. Look how long the tire looks though. Like, bro, like you knew that was gonna happen when the tire looked like that. It looked like you didn't even have no thread on it.
You?
That's why I'm speaking from experience. No,
And you still seem to fall.
I am the Paul.
and stay home. It's that. The evil that you were looking for. Trust me, you don't want to find it. You're better off chilling and just take a breather. Please. Coming in at number 7, we have metaphorically scary. A scary encounter can be a lot of things. It can be someone chasing you down the street with a knife, trying to steal your organs to make a cannibal stew. Or it can be reality slapping you in the face and forcing you to deal with the world around you. This randonauting encounter was the latter. Someone went out into the world with the intention of finding truth, and this is what they ran into. Okay, that is very dark. It's an American flag over a crumbling foundation and some random trash that has been thrown about. With everything that has been going on in the US, with the constant chaos that has been sweeping all over the news, whether it's secret police being sent into...
But again,
Yeah, no, I mean that, but I mean, maybe it goes further into it. That's why I haven't said anything.
I mean, because there's so many places that don't get demolished or
No, I know, but I
there's so
mean,
many places that get abandoned and they just crumble on themselves.
right, but what I'm getting at is what if they saw something there, something
Yeah.
else besides just that, like, that's why I didn't say anything yet.
Portland to arrest protesters and taking them to unknown locations, or the coronavirus reaching numbers of all-time highs day after day, or the president doing a bean shoot in the midst of the insanity.
No,
Yeah, we're not talking about that. Yeah.
Things can feel a little hopeless at times. Coming in at number 6, we have Come Inside. The next point was a story I snagged off of Reddit. Our writer says they were randonauting in Montana.
now, like, they didn't see anything, you know what I'm saying? Now I get you.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of like when we went to visit this past weekend where we used to live at. Like that house that was next door, like it's still abandoned.
Yeah.
Like, and it still looks creepy. But I mean, at least you have somebody that goes and cuts the grass.
Yeah, now, not back then they didn't.
Yeah.
and it led them into a forest. It was almost sundown, so they wanted to make this as quick as possible. Nothing like following your phone into the woods to try and find a random location you've never been to before, right before the sun goes down. It seems like many safe decisions were made that day. Well, they continued on into the woods until they came onto a path. There were some signs along the path directing them down the right direction. This seemed a little bit comforting because at least it showed that some people had been here before. Well, when they eventually got to the end of the path, they found a run-down cabin that had a large sign on it that read, "Come inside." Yeah, that's gonna...
Yeah.
If they went inside,
That was another safe decision.
I question people.
be a no for me, dog. Well, our Redditor took this as a sign that they should turn around and never come back, and that's exactly what they did. The sign was probably nothing, but it could have been the laziest murder trap ever built. Coming in at number 5, we have watch out when you're in the woods. So it seems that scary murder traps aren't the only thing that are going to be waiting for you when you walk into the woods. A Randonautica warning article told of some pretty horrific encounters that kids had while walking through the woods, something that's a little more threatening than an ominous sign trying to scare teens. But what about a bear encounter? Yes, apparently this happens quite often. I mean, sometimes they can be harmless, but still very intimidating. But if you are random...
I mean,
Bears.
what do you expect? You're walking into a forest. I mean, you're gonna find snakes, spiders, bears, wolves. I mean, like, bro, you're walking
nodding
into
through
a
the woods,
forest.
you should be sure to bring stuff with you that can scare off predators, and don't be looking down at your phone constantly because you might end up someone else's snack, or just harassed like that girl went viral a few weeks ago in a black...
See that one? That bear said something, and he went slapped at her. I don't know though. I don't know if that was a real bear though.
That's-
It looked too skinny to be a real bear.
Well, I mean, it could be,
A young bear.
yeah, not a baby bear, but a
Is
young bear.
that what he like to get up? He's the new generation
Yeah.
bear.
He lived to be about 19.
Blackberry was just like poking at her. That was so freaky. Coming in at number 4, we have Don't Go Inside. Redditor YoYuke696969 decided that they wanted to have a spooky adventure, and the intention that they put onto the world was that they wanted to see something scary. Well, be careful what you wish for, kids, because sometimes you're going to get slapped right in the face. Well, metaphorically speaking, a Redditor didn't actually get slapped in the face. Well, they ended up walking down a long, dirty road, and they saw this building. Yeah, you can't get much creepier than an old rundown mansion that looks like it's going to be the location for the next Resident Evil game. Oh, and if the look of the mansion wasn't creepy enough for you, here's some...
I would want.
I would try to buy it. I mean, it's out there in the middle of the woods.
I mean, I don't
chilling.
know. With our luck, that everywhere we go, something goes wrong.
But we know who that is.
Okay, yeah.
We know who they are.
Yeah,
We're
but,
cool with them.
yeah.
They can tell the other ones, hey, chill out. They cool. They cool.
I wouldn't do it.
I would. I like it. Actually, it's a pretty good house.
We have work playing at home.
something a little deeper to freak you out. Apparently this mansion is still used for religious retreats. What kind of religion has never been specified, but it's safe to say that this is some sort of secret cult mansion in the middle of the woods. Yeah, I think it's time to head home and pretend you never saw this place. Coming in at number 3, we have Be Careful What You Wish For. So a TikToker goes by the handle Anna49048 wanted to manifest destruction, and she ended up in the woods looking at all of this.
So today we tried randonauting. We decided to manifest destruction, and I thought it was so creepy that we came across all of this in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, that doesn't look like a good time at all. I don't know how serious.
I don't care if somebody set that shit up. That shit still looks creepy.
Yeah, it looks creepy, but I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean, if you came across it while you're doing this, like, my thing is, like, right now, because we're sitting here watching it, right? Our initial thought is, like, oh, you know, you have to know somebody set it up, whatever, right? But if you're actually the one doing, like, you know, with the app and all that,
Yeah.
you already have adrenaline running through your body.
Yeah.
So it automatically, when you see it, it's automatically going to alert you. And
Yeah, you're gonna be like, oh my god.
it's scary.
But a wish for. That's what people are wishing for.
There's actually a house not that far from here. I think it's not that far from here. And it's kind of like, you know that big house that's like a couple streets down, that big one. So it's kind of like that size, but it's haunted. Yeah. And my friend wanted to go. I thought about it. Thought about it. Nah. Apparently, I like to.
Curious this was, like, I don't think a murderer would leave behind a sign that's labeled Chop Shop in the middle of the woods. That seems a little too obvious and kinda tacky. It's probably just some old props that were left out from a Halloween tour, but it's still creepy to come across all that stuff randomly. The video ends with her saying that the destruction got even worse when she went home, but that kinda sounds like something you would say because it's clickbaity and it keeps people going through your videos. But guys, you will never believe how insane the next 2 points are, so you have to stay tuned in this video to see what the top 2 are. See what I did there? Keep you guys in the video. Coming in at number 2, we have Chase Down. Maybe here's a good idea. Don't go randonauting at night.
I think the little pictures he puts before each one.
They scare you more than the actual thing. Yeah, right. I mean, he's doing a good job. Some of them do kind of creep you out, but then he shows the actual thing and it's like, eh.
No, I mean, it's cause, like I'm saying, like I said before, it's just if you're out there doing it in the moment, if you're out there in the moment, it's gonna freak you out. Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like, same thing with the haunted house.
Yeah,
you know it's fake and all that, but at the moment that you're going through it.
Yeah, and the thing's like, you know it's coming, you just don't know exactly when or where. So it's still gonna surprise you. It's still gonna get you. Like,
so that's where, like, I guess that's what I would like to try, because more than anything, it has to be setups and all that. But again, you have some luck.
Especially when it's going to lead you into the woods. I feel like I can have so much more fun just staying at home alone, watching Netflix and binge eating something that's made with high fructose corn syrup. Well, someone who goes by the handle Tia Langley wanted a little more thrill in her life, and her and her 3 friends drove into the woods at night, and they were quickly met with some random dudes that were not happy to see them.
This one didn't feel.
But again,
so this is what went down in the clip.
On this one, they did go through a gate.
Yeah, like you going into some people's house, like, and you're lucky you're not in Texas. 'Cause in Texas, you get shot. Like, this is straight up. I mean, you go into somebody's property, you get shot in Texas. So
Automatically. But that's so, like, on that one, I mean, you drive on my grass too,
Yeah, and it's at night. Like, you're driving through somebody's property at night. Like, especially these people now that they've been stealing horses and cows and stuff like that again.
Butchering them.
Yeah, like butchering them and putting them in tacos and stuff like that. Like, yeah, bro. Like,
don't go eat over there by my way.
It does get like that. Yeah, don't go by South Bay Way Eddie Green in Houston. Apparently, they have horse meat in the tacos.
I mean, it's healthy for you, but
yeah, still.
Still a try. I'm kidding. I've never had one.
Clip. One dude approaches the car with a flashlight. Why was this dude in the forest? We will probably never know. He rushes the car and then 2 more guys show up and one of them punches the car. Maybe they were camping there and they were pissed off to see some people driving through their campsite, or maybe they just wanted these girls to get out of their car so they...
No, again, if you watch the entire video, you can actually see them going through the gate.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a ranch style gate,
Yeah,
so maybe they did have animals and stuff.
Yeah, like you're going into somebody's property still, like you're going into somebody's property at night, like they're gonna be like, why are you doing this, It's weird.
Okay, we have to hurry at the end of the video.
They could use them as a blood sacrifice. I don't know. And coming in at the number 1 spot, we have possibly a murder site. I like games that make you adventure around the world in a fun way, like Pokemon Go. Let me catch a Pikachu. I don't want to catch a knife in the neck. So the TikToker Dream X Faith went out on a randonauting trip with a couple of her friends, and they came across this.
Okay, so we went on a randonauting trip, and we just found 2 phones that were literally like stepped on. We also found the battery. So we also just found both.
Yeah, I'm a phone.
You are the eternal optimist.
I'm the
Yes, we can, man.
I'm the yes we can man.
On that.
Like really, they had to put an ad right towards the end, right when the good stuff was starting.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big no for me, thanks. Why was there a phone and bones out there? Who did they belong to? Was this all set up for some views? I really have no idea. But there is the possibility that they stumbled upon a place where someone got rid of a couple of bodies and all of the stuff that belonged to them. I mean, this is partly the fault of the murderer. You should do a better job at hiding bones and bodies and all.
I mean, you don't put belongings and bodies close to each other, so that's mostly a setup.
Yeah, and the battery looked fresh. Like it didn't look like it had been out there for a long time.
And no, guys, I'm not a murderer.
Sometimes.
I just love to watch a lot of shows.
Yeah, like the battery looked pretty brand new. It didn't look wore out. It didn't look like it
For
had
the bones
dust.
and the battery life.
Yeah, even the phone would have been like, 'cause you leave anything out in the sun, and like whatever color it is, it starts fading away real quick. But there's just a lot of setups, just because you do have the adrenaline running, and because you've seen all of this video, so you are already expecting it. Anything will trigger you.
All that junk, God. All right, everyone, that has been our list. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And as promised, I'm going to be doing some more pet shoutouts. Remember, if you want me to shout out your pet, you can hit me up on Instagram. I pick new pets every day. So if you don't get picked one day, you can message back another day. I usually pick who has messaged most recently. And if it takes me a while to get back to you, I'm very sorry. I have a lot of these to do. Without taking any longer, let's shout out some pets. To kick things.
3 dogs.
No.
Or 4.
There's 4, right?
4
Silent,
dogs. Some
Bonnie,
fish.
Tiger,
Couple roaches.
Chloe. Those are your nasty tree roaches. Oh man, like, I know there was a lot. They're actually called June bugs. But there was a lot in San Antonio. But there's way more here.
Yeah, there's a lot.
And they're everywhere. Like, don't go outside after dark.
It's bad.
Scary. I mean, I don't like roaches.
Or don't go down airline. That's on Sunday after 5. It's bad. Like bad. Like really bad.
With the cat. Like my dog.
Alright guys. This it was alright, it wasn't as bad. We'll try to react to some other scarier videos. See something, we can find something out there, or if you have something that you can recommend us that's a little bit scarier, that will get us a little bit more shocked, let us
I'm all
know.
about scary. He's really not so much.
More about comedy.
I'm
Like to
more
smile.
like as soon as September hits,
She's already
Halloween's out.
living in
So.
September.
Oh yeah,
She already got the cinnamon the cinnamon wax.
cinnamon wax. Got it. Pumpkins.
Yeah, pumpkins.
Alright guys, well the toddler's waking up, so we gotta go.
There go. We'll be back with a couple more videos.
Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Let us know what you want to see. If you want some vlogs, soon we'll start putting the baby in our videos, because it is about his life mostly.
But he doesn't like to stand still and likes to get on the couches that are back there, throw himself off.
Lately, he's been throwing the damn word everywhere, so try not to keep that,
Yeah.
don't want to encourage it by recording him.
We'll see.
The tantrums just started, so
Yeah.
those are nice.
Yeah. They're real nice when you get hit in the stomach.
Yes.
We'll
We'll be back with more stuff, different videos. A lot of stuff has been happening. Well, it's not a lot, to be honest. It feels like a lot.
Yeah, it's just because there's been a lot altogether.
Back to back.
But we'll definitely get back to that. We're actually running this video pretty long, so we'll just let us know if there's anything you would like. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, share it with your family, your friends. Tell them to give us a follow and just help us reach those first 100 followers, please.
We'll be back.
And we'll be back with another video. Thank you
Bye.
guys. Bye.